We had an opportunity to make this area grow. We're New Yorkers. We've been New Yorkers. We should not have to move into another state to have what is right in our state. I own a pizza restaurant. It's a real mom and pop kind of store. I am now at the point where I'm going to close my doors. Business has gone down so much that I am now dipping into my savings trying to keep this afloat. Pennsylvania is 10 miles down the road. You make a left out of my parking lot. If I owned a place in Pennsylvania, I wouldn't be thinking about closing. I would be thinking about expanding. I mean, we've got the same hills, we've got the same roads, we've got the same people. The difference is they did fracking, we're stretching macaroni. That's what we're doing.
And when I wake up every morning, I walk out here, I see the four-letter word that's the best one in the world. That's JOBS, jobs. My name is Doug McClenko. I'm the chairman of the Bradford County Board of Commissioners here in Bradford County, Pennsylvania. We are the most drilled on county in the state, the Marcellus Shale. We flow the most gas in the state. We're pretty proud of that. The last 8 to 10 years has been the most incredible boom of prosperity I've ever witnessed in my life. We've seen our youth come back home to work. It's really been a real incredible ride. If you were to stop here and I didn't tell you what all this was, you would never know it was there. And yet, that gas is powering America right now. We're very proud of it here in Bradford County. And when I look, across the border to New York State, once again, it's bad policy affecting awful good people up there.
My children graduated from Windsor. Do my children live here? No, they can't get jobs. They're gone. They're gone.
In upstate New York, I think things are really bad. That's the reason the young people are leaving to have a job. I have 5 children and none of them are in the area. They all had to go out of the area to find jobs.
We've looked at Main Street. We know a lot needs to be done to put businesses here and to have businesses thrive. I've said this from the very beginning. What would truly save this town and move economic development very fast would be the development of the Marcellus Shale, Utica, other natural resources here. We wanted to be sure that this is what the people want. Do you want the town to allow the extraction of natural gas and oil? There were over 5,000 surveys sent out, over 3,000 were returned, and 66% of the people said yes.
I think if I was able to be in Pennsylvania, that I'd be able to have gas drilling on my land, which would make income for me and also my children and grandchildren and great-grandchild. And I don't know if it's ever going to happen in New York State, but I think something has to be done because we're not going to have anybody left in Windsor eventually.
I think at one time there were 2 barbers on Main Street, a department store, a jewelry store, at least 2 diners, and the town was booming. And now it's a depressed area.
You have no money here. And you also have a burnt pizza.
Windsor's competition, I believe, is other states. Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Florida, Texas.
We've seen $200 million worth of market value go on into our county. The ripple effects are we've cut taxes and eliminated our county debt. It's just through the good old American way of prosperity. But until you witness it and you see what energy development really means, and then you look across the United States, you see the states that are doing well economically, it's where there's energy. You see where people are going to work, it's where there's energy.
The best thing we could hope for Windsor in the surrounding areas is we would really like to be able to see our kids prosper here as well. So they were born and raised here, and we want them to have the ability to live here and prosper here.
I want upstate New York to grow and to thrive. That's what I want to see for this community. What am I going to see for this community? If we continue the way we're going, on the road we're on right now, and that road is getting pretty full of potholes. Your kids are going to be gone. Us older people are going to die off, and you'll have nothing. What have you gained?
There are still people here with optimism and hope, but it has dragged on so long that there are people here who have given up. And we're trying to restore hope and optimism in those people that we can still do this.